What is fallen can always be uplifted, what is lost can always be found, and what seems like the impossible is always possible. We just need to change the way you look at the world in order to change everything. And you can begin that process by changing the way you look at yourselves and everyone else who is in your life. What you fear, what you hate, and what you judge sticks to you like glue, and what you love expands. What you love gives you more of an opportunity to know yourself. It gives you the opportunity to soar, to find new aspects of self, to manifest, and to live in joy. Therefore, you are being called at this time to focus on what you love, instead of trying to defeat what you fear or what you hate. And when you truly understand that all judgment is judgment of the self, then you won't want to do it anymore. You are all there healing together, and you are there to forgive one another. You will find that letting go of the burden of resentment will free you up in so many ways. When you are not thriving and soaring in life, it is always you that is the reason. You cannot blame a dark cabal at this point in your evolution of consciousness. You simply must take responsibility for what you are creating in order to move beyond it. When our soul wakes up and consciousness expands, they become hunger for other thoughts. We intuitively want something bigger, cleaner, and feel the attention of co-creators and guardians. Keep us in the lower vibration spectrum on which the entire 3D reality exists. Instead of emanations of love and joy, we are forced to live in fear, anger, and despair. These states do not always coincide with our true desires and settings. Our consciousness is a sieve. The larger the mesh of the sieve, the fewer pebbles will get stuck in it. Smaller stones are minor household problems, and larger ones are serious troubles. If we cling to every cobblestone, our sieve will fill up quickly, and we simply will not stand the weight of the accumulated problems. Let your sieve to expand the cells, pass through it all the troubles, bad moods and problems. Many of them are beyond our control. We cannot change them, and they rarely concern us personally. This doesn't mean that we must not sympathize with those who suffer, but to saddle ourselves with all the ills of the world is also not worth it. During Friday's activation, which are collective in nature, and we help anchor on behalf of all willing hearts, assisting our own, as well as planetary and cosmic ascension. I saw the following unfolding and being the focus right now, along with what is outlined in the event description. Special focus was on dissolving and overriding judgments, compartmentalized beliefs, and thought forms that keep us fleeting separate from one another. The thoughts and beliefs that make us feel better or less than any other. Total equality returns as we can see parts of ourselves in every other, dissolving all false projections and perceptions based in separation and fear. Divine union with all of life everywhere has been ignited in the field and is being fully rolled out. As always, and that is being cleared has to come up and out. Know it for what it is. Don't believe the negative thoughts forms and beliefs as they arise to be purged as a part of the cellular clearance. See them for what they are with as much neutrality as you can, and do not feed them Don't believe them. They are not true. To allow it all to fully clear from your field and bodies. You will have the ability to be so much more. But first, you have to acknowledge who you have been and who you are choosing to be in the moment. It is only then that you will be able to see what needs forgiving within yourself. Working from the outside out is the way to create the biggest changes in your lives. And there is the way to change the world. You can create something where all you do is point out what is wrong with the world and who the true evildoers are. Or you can make it a lot easier on yourselves and just look within. There is so much for you to feel, so much for you to remember, and so much for you to become. And we just want you to take the most direct path. Because everything will always lead you back to yourselves, because you are everything, and everything is you. We resonate only with the vibes that we emit ourselves, and our life always moves us towards our stronger thoughts and emotions. If there is aggression inside, we will always be attacked. If we have an inner desire to fight, we will get rivals. If we have a constant sense of guilt, life will find a way to punish us. If we have a grudge inside, we will get reasons to be offended even more. Until we change, we will attract the same circumstance and people. When we focus on what is happening in the outside world, we program ourselves to despair, because the information by which the system is feeding us cooked up in such a way that we never get out of this state. Staying in it, we do not make logical decisions, but only emotional ones, and the system continues to milk us for its survival, so that we react only in this way.